completes and turns in their classwork by 8 p.m. the night of class. Today's Tuesday. So Tuesday night by 8 p.m., everything in science, do now, the notes, the Nearpod should be done by 8 p.m. And you earn social 5, just 5 minutes hanging out and talking with your classmates. You can be off mute or you can be in the chat, whichever we discussed for that social 5 for today. And it happens on Fridays or the next time we would have class. All right, so this STEM challenge is upon us, guys. Get excited. Show us the scientists that you are. You could either choose to do 1 out of the 6 or do all 6. That is up to you. Send a video with completing one of the 6 challenges by December 11th, and you'll be able to win 10 free PBS points, a science assignment pass or extra credit, and Uber Eats to the winner for each grade level. So there's like a posted, what is it called? A post information on your Google Classroom already. So if you're interested, send me a message on Google Classroom so I can sign you up and get you started. All right, last thing. I did put in grades this break, and I was like, oh my God, y'all forgot to turn in your work. Please turn in your work, okay? We're missing a do now from 11:20. We're missing the systems investigation Nearpod from 11:20 as well. If you haven't done your quiz, come to office hours tomorrow so we can do that quiz. If you're not done the quiz, please come to office hours tomorrow so you can do the quiz, okay? These are our current grades, at least 6 so far. You get at least 2 to 3. The quiz that we took like 2 weeks ago about the heart and the lungs and something else. If it still says missing in your power school, please come to office hours so we can finish that quiz. Okay, so come to office hours, we can work that out. All right, so let's move on to the lesson for today. Remember that blue circle in the paper means let's get typing in our document for notes 12-1 class notes. Can I get someone to read the definition for aerobic cellular respiration? Someone's reading it. The definition. Today's focus.
Someone read or no?
It's you.
All right. The process by which a cell releases energy using chemical reactions that require oxygen.
Wonderful. Thanks, Herman. So, in your notes, please make sure you fill in those blanks. The cell releases energy using chemical reactions that require oxygen. And we're going to break this process down to simple 3 steps. And you'll be like, oh, I know this, Ms. Grandison. Yeah, because you guys are smart. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to type it into your notes. You know, I'll be checking to make sure you're in that document.
Next, please.
Oh, next, please. Oh, is all the class done, Anthony? You don't know? We're going to have to give them a little time, though, because they're not on your level. What link? There's no link. It's in Google Classroom underneath class notes. Let's pause. Oops. If you go to classwork, you have 12-1 class notes that should be open. Typing in that definition. One class notes. Let me go back to the so y'all can see. So Mara, I need you to document. Andre, I need you in the document. Let's get to typing. Okay, good. I see Angelo working. Anthony's done. Delano. Okay, great. You opened it. Great. Let's get to typing. No, Herman. Herman, let's open the document up. Welcome back to science class. It's been a minute. Isabella. Oh, thanks, Jariah and Michaela. Wonderful. Let's see. Isaiah, we in there. Come on, Isaiah. Let's open up this document. Get to typing. Thanks, Naraya. Wonderful, Jariah.
I think you can move on now. They done.
Oh, no, they're not done. I have to go through all my lists. They're not there yet. They're not there yet. And then the K's. Girl, oh, look at Kyra with the colorfuls. Yes. Wonderful, Michaela. I got to make sure all my students are there. I don't know if they want it, Jariah. I don't know. Hopefully they do. Come on, Marcel. Malik, what is going on with the class? You even had the definition. Micah. Okay, Micah, I got it. Naraya got it. We're going to have to encourage the rest of our classmates. Okay, Marnie, Ramonte, we've been in this document typing. Thanks to Leia. Let's see, Tavares. Come on. I know Tiff got it. Let's see, boom, ready. Tyler, Link, what's going on? Great, Tyler Spinners. Tyleek, we got it. Oh, we don't got it. And William. This document needs to be open so we can be typing. 12-1 class notes. Alrighty then. Great. So, thank you to those of us who have that written down. We're going to look at this as a reference point today. We're going to break it down into 3 simple steps. So, think about the video we looked at. The girl was making food with her grandma and how we eat and digest food and how it leaves the body then when you breathe and how your heart beats because you're moving. So, let's think about that. Oxygen comes from blank and enters the blank system. So what can we put into that first blank in your notes? Oxygen comes from blank and enters through the blank system. Help me fill it out. Oxygen comes from, if I'm breathing in, what am I breathing in? There you go. Thanks, Naraya. Thanks, Jariah. Great. Oxygen comes from air and enters through the what system? Oh, I didn't do that. What's the system? You saw some in your do now. Yep. Angela got it. Who else put in the chat? Good. So please make sure that's written in your notes. So we said air. Then we said respiratory. Great. Glad we remember those functions. All right, so now we get to the best part. I love this system. Food is eaten and enters the blank system. You had ham, turkey, yams, mac and cheese, collard greens, cornbread. What happened when you ate that food? It entered the what system? Yep. Great. So now we have digested all that wonderful food using the digestive system. And then we're going to put those two together. So the blood carries the blank from step 1 and nutrients from step 2 through the blank system to the cells. What do you think goes to that first blank? Blood carries the blank from step 1 and nutrients from step 2 through the blank system to the cells. Good. Okay, we got oxygen. Okay, and then the nutrients from our food. Now it's being passed through the blank system to the cells. Which system helps us carry the blood to each part of our body?
The circulatory.
There you go. Was that Micaiah?
Yes.
Wonderful. Circulatory. Great. So these 3 steps is what happens when we break down to aerobic cellular respiration. I might say ACR. because that's a whole mouthful. So make sure you have this in your notes, filling in those blanks, and then you let me know when we can continue. All right, so Jariah is put in the chat, and it's also still there at the bottom in yellow. If you're like, I didn't get it, it's right there for you. So let's look at that model that's on your notes. Based upon the diagram, where does the blood from the lungs, digestive system, and heart come from? Is it from opening number 1 or from opening number 2? Let me know in the chat. Where does the blood from the lungs, digestive system, and heart come from? Is it from opening number 1 or number 2? All right, Tiff says 1. Anybody else? Angela says 1. I got a 2. And another 2. Wait, how you gonna change? Which one is it? Is it 1 or 2? So if you said, I need someone who said 1 and someone who said 2, explain your reasoning, and then I'll tell you the correct answer. Did we read the diagram?
What was the question again?
Explain why you chose that number. So some folks said blood is coming from where it says 1, or blood comes from the lungs, digestive system, and heart where it says number 2. If you read the diagram, which one would you say, and explain to me why you chose that answer? Aha. It says the blood goes through the, what's that, circulatory, that you're saying? Got you. Okay, Angela and Michaela, you are correct. I said 1 because the respiratory system passes oxygen to the circulatory system, where the heart pumps this blood down into the body. Great. Yes, we should have said 1, and notice the heart right here pumps blood from the lungs and digestive system. So it should be number 1. Since you all did that, you will have 100 on your next quiz, because all you did was look at the diagram and explain why you chose 1. Great, Herman. Wonderful. So, on your paper, if you could move where it says start and end, you have 2 little buttons or pictures. If you can't, that's okay. I just want to give y'all something to do on your end, make it look nice. Start on one side, end on the other side for this process. As the heart pumps blood through the digestive system, it goes through your veins, and then it says the blood goes to the excretory system and the lungs. So it's passing through your body and leaving it. So when you start to digest food, it breaks the food down into carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Your main source of energy that you get, that kick you get after you eat, is called glucose, which is an important sugar molecule. So, knowing this, we're going to figure out how to make a chemical equation to show ACR. Think about the process we talked about.